our full performance tests, including a comparison at the end with the other top Android TV boxes. The CPU is the S905X2 Quad-core running at 2 GHz. The GPU is the Mali G31. We got 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM with 32 gigs of internal storage. We got dual band Wi-Fi AC with a gigabyte LAN port. There is Bluetooth 4.0, Android version 8.1 Oreo. This supports 4K HDR at 60 frames per second, supports HDMI version 2.0 and 5.1 surround sound. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, HDMI cable, a UK power adapter, and the voltage is 5V DC 2A. This comes with a remote control, and we will be seeing how this one performs. Last but not least, the brand new X96 MAX. So here it is, people, finally in my hands. My delivery got a little bit delayed, but it got here in the end. So we've got an interesting design here, finished in a matte black. So on the front we have an LED display, nothing on the right, and on the back of the unit we've got our power socket, optical out, HDMI out, your gigabyte LAN port, we've got an AV port and an IR port. If we keep going, we've got USB 3, USB 2 and a micro SD card slot. And that brings us back to the front, and this is what the bottom.
Then you'll be taken to the launcher. The layout of the launcher has the same design of the Android TV version of Android 8.1, but it's not Android TV OS, it's the full version of Android with a skin to imitate the appearance of Android TV. The launcher comes with horizontal panels to scroll through your list of apps, and it also comes with a shortcuts bar located to the top. To add shortcuts to this bar, simply click on the Add button and select or unselect any app you would like to add or remove. You also have the ability to manually arrange the order of your apps and shortcuts by simply pressing down on the OK button on the remote on any app or shortcut, and then using the direction keys to arrange the apps as you so choose. To the top of this launcher you have voice search feature, however, the included remote is an infrared remote that does not have the features to perform voice commands. The launcher doesn't come with a navigation bar or status bar for easy navigating with a mouse or touchpad keyboard. This makes operating the launcher a bit difficult with a mouse, as there is no multitasking button for easy switching between apps. You can install an alternative launcher like the Nova launcher, but there is no navigation bar or drag and drop feature. In the apps section, you get pre-installed apps like AirPin Pro, App Installer, Chrome Browser, Kodi Player, Mobdro, Netflix, Google Play Store, and YouTube. You have a one-click firmware updates app, and a backup and restore app. There is no support for Miracast or Chromecast on this box, but you do have the AirPin Pro app for iOS devices. I will now install some more apps and games to complete my review. However, it cannot play movies in HD or 4K because the box doesn't have the required Google Widevine Level 1 and HDCP encryption support. The same test applies to the YouTube app.
It will take you to another world.
I installed the Android TV version of the YouTube app, but it failed to run, and kept on crashing. I will pause the testing for a minute to take a look at its system information. Let's see if this box is rooted. It shows that the box is not rooted, running on Android 8.1 Oreo operating system. This restricts you to only apps that don't require root access to work, and it will require a firmware update to get this box rooted. Let's look at its system and hardware information. The manufacturer of this box is Amlogic, and the model is the X96 MAX. It comes with 4 GB of RAM, which is DDR4 memory, and this is the remainder of the storage after the Android installation and all the apps I have installed. The Bluetooth version here is 4+, which indicates that the Bluetooth version is higher than Bluetooth 4.0 as listed. The CPU is a 64-bit Cortex-A53 quad-core CPU running up to 1.9 GHz in 32-bit mode. Below here it shows that the box has support for only 32-bit ABIs, allowing it to run only 32-bit applications. The GPU is the single-core Mali G31 graphics processor, with a refresh rate of 60 Hz and OpenGLES version 3.2. This is great news, because it means that this box will do great at playing games and 4K videos of all formats. Under network, it shows that the box has dual-band 2.4 and 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi support. Under Android information, it shows that the operating system is Android 8.1 Oreo, and it also shows that the box is not rooted. Under thermal information, it shows that the box runs between 45 to 50 degrees Celsius under normal room temperature, and this can rise up to 70 degrees under heavy activity. Applying a passive cooling fan like the Evercool RCO2 will maintain a temperature between 30 and 40 degrees. This is actually really cool for a TV box of this class, and this shows that the new cooling fan has a major impact on this box's temperature. The box comes with codecs for playing 4K videos like H.264, HEVC, and VP9 decoding, and a couple of others all needed for the playback of 4K media. And that's it for system and hardware information, and now let's see what else you can do on this box. I will now run some 4K video samples directly off of my USB 3.0 flash drive, and I am doing this using the USB 3.0 port on the box. Comes to streaming, the X96 MAX comes pre-installed with Kodi Player, which is a custom Kodi build, and it comes pre-installed with some third-party add-ons that probably work. But you will have to install your own third-party add-ons from other YouTube users to enjoy the latest streams of movies and TV shows. A better alternative to Kodi is movie streaming APKs that also work fine on this box. Some of the best ones include Showbox, Megabox HD, Streamio, Cinema HD, TV Zion, TTV, and Mobdro. These APKs have become primary source for unlimited streams of movies and TV shows. They are easy to install and work better than the Kodi application in recent times. So we just saw its performance in the 4K video playback. Let's see how the new G31 GPU performs in some treated gameplay.
So now it's time to put that new Mali G31 to the test by playing some big Android games. So let's begin with Asphalt Racing. Now version 9 was not compatible, so here is version 8. Next up, we are playing PUBG Mobile, and the graphics have automatically detected low settings.
You're not going to make it alone. Watch out! There's one of the subjects close.
Damn zombie! Paralyzed! That could be useful.
Don't forget, it's short range and requires some time to charge.
So DRM info shows Google Widevine level 3 and CPU-Z shows it's not rooted from standard. Furthermore, in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved 47 megabits per second download and 9 megabits per second upload. My current
I now show the results of the Antutu benchmark. And it shows that the X96 MAX got a score of 59,275. This score is slightly higher than the score I got on the EachLink Allwinner H6 TV box, which scored around 53,800. Next I have the results of the Geekbench 4 CPU benchmark. The box scored 717 single-core and 2,135 multi-core. Again, the score here being slightly higher than the EachLink Allwinner H6. The final benchmark is the Ice Storm Extreme GPU benchmark. The X96 MAX got a score of 5,256. And once again it beat the EachLink H6 by 1,000.